Quad's all ready to go. New trailer, toy hauler. And then got it all set up with a tent. So entrance has to be over here on this side, away from the sun. Only reason for that is because I have the solar panel on the other side soaking up all those rays, so I can power all the computers and batteries and all that good stuff. Got the Lifesaver 5-gallon water dealie, propane tank, more water, Camp Lux shower. Yeah, I will not be struggling out here this week. It's hard to see in there, but got the refrigerator. Not an ice cooler, but a refrigerator. And the Buddy Lux Mr. Heater. There's the Jackery, that's what's powering everything. Got the extra large cot. Clothes. Some of the food. All the good food in there. Also got, I'll break this out a little bit later. This is the jet boil stove, so we have that. Lantern for tonight. Table, another propane tank for the heater. Gasoline. Polaris is ready to go. Bow's all set up. Got the kudu points in there. And necessary backpack for hauling in deep. And this is the portable toilet. A must out here. Absolute must. Got to have that. Okay, so what time would you say it is, Bob?
5:41.
Okay, so 5:41 and p.m. day one, and we just came from scouting around, see what we could find, and we didn't really see any tracks or anything like that. A lot of quail, and but we got a great sunset going on over there. Beautiful background. So riding around to the Polaris. Polaris is doing pretty good. And back to camp, go get something to eat. Had a great time today. Had a great time. Just did a lot of scouting around, and even though we didn't see what we were looking for, still a great day. Couple of little mishaps with the cactus out here. Bob wound up getting a stick or stuck in the back of the leg with some needles, and then I wound up getting a cholla on my arm. So we were driving down, and I just barely clipped the side of a cholla, and when we were driving to the Polaris, and then it wound up sticking to my arm. And that's always fun, trying to take those things out. It's amazing how well those things stick. But we had some of our group that we were with wound up getting 2 javelina. So that was a success for the group. And we look forward to seeing what we can get tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish dinner here, and then see what tomorrow brings. A bullseye. Yeah?
Guess that pin's good.
All right, I'll give it another shot at 60 yards. Yeah. Yep, this javelina shot by Brian and Scott, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. It's a good size one, not bad. And you can see they got the little mohawk on it. It's got a silver line going through here. Kind of a nice little target, right? You can see those colors hitting right here, hit right in the back of it. You can see that entrance wound right there. Pretty good shot. It's about 7 a.m. Been up since about 6. Had some coffee and making some sausages and chorizo and potatoes again, and thought we'd make a pretty big meal. Figure that we'll be hunting quite a bit today, so don't want to be halfway through the day and be starving. So we'll just load up and eat good and make sure we have enough fuel to do what we need to do today. And just a couple of comments, I guess, on some of this equipment that I'm using. The jet boil is new, and I love this thing. I mean, being able to have it portable to where I can bring it in the tent or out on the table that I normally cook in outside, it's perfect. I mean, it's for something like this, you know, it's really nice. And for base camp, you know, I don't like to struggle too much, you know, with things. I want to make sure that I'm super comfortable. Always try to eat good food, and you know, for base camp, I don't like to pack too much stuff either, you know, and have a big setup kitchen. And I've got one of those. It's a big setup kitchen and this and that, but I've kind of figured out over the years that if I'm tent camping, and I know I'm going to be in a base camp, I still don't like to bring a lot of stuff. For this is kind of minimalistic, you know, for this, but and it's still a lot, you know. And you're talking about bringing the heater and the buddy heater and the jackery and, you know, coolers and all this kind of stuff and tables, and it winds up being a lot. So if you're here for a good week, it's nice. It makes it extremely comfortable, and again, you know, it's really crisp out here. Really, this was the coldest night that we've had, so it was probably in the lower 40s last night, which isn't bad at all, you know. But you know, when you want to be comfortable, it's nice to have the heater and all that kind of stuff. And you want to get up in the morning. You don't want to have to go outside and cook your meal on the table, and you're sitting there, you know, just trying to. Sometimes, you know, and permitting the weather, if it's raining out, something like that. It's just nicer if you can do it all in your tent. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish breakfast, and we'll see what we can find today. That's how javelina leave their when they're chewing the cactus. They just kind of string it all up, take bites out of it.
Yeah, and then one went down, like, one went this way, and then one went right by me, and then 3 others up and over the hill. So I fucking, dude, my adrenaline shot up. I just walked up and over. I didn't see any going up the big hills. So I think they either went in the wash, probably that way.
Okay.
But one went this way, so I was like, that fucker, he's gonna get lost. He's by
There
himself.
was tall bushes like this shit. I shot. There's like, they were dancing and there was a gap. And I kind of shot through one of these almost, like I shot over it. And there was one near him, but yeah, he was only from here to a little bit further than that cactus. But he couldn't see me. He was looking right at me. But at one of these, so I was like I was invisible. So I even ranged him and everything, but I couldn't because this was in the way. Put it away, I said, fuck it. 20 pounds.
Right-hander and a left-hander. Bob shoots him right-handed and left-handed.
Yeah.
One dead, 3 to go.
Like when Prime had that double cam thing, they were offering, I think after like a year of use, they would restring it, but you had to send it back to them. But I think there was like 7 strings on that Prime bow that had the double cam. They don't do that anymore.
This is like the hardest part.
Are you trying not to cut it? I mean,
Yeah.
just leave it like a pocket. Wow, man, that's
Something's
hanging
holding
on
it
there.
up over here.
What's going on over there?
It's hanging on. It won't come off that part.
Oh, that little...
I'm trying to peel it. It peeled part way, but now it's fucking doesn't want to.
Here's your cup, Joel.
Cut through it.
There you go. Fucker.
I forget. What do we do with the head?
So you get it to where it's right up to the neck. So you'll just try to pull that down just like you did with that leg.
Mm-hmm.
Get it to right around the neck, and you'll see like where the fucking Adam's apple is and all that stuff around there, that vertebra. And you'll try to cut around there the best you can. And the guy just twisted the neck around. Once it got to that little pivot point, just twisted the head, and there you go. Came off. We are at the top of this ridge line. See if I can point down. We're at the top of this ridge line. It goes down, but we're about to head over there on the top of that ridge line. Go over, just kind of scout around and see what's on that side. But we've got Angel to my right, and coming right around the corner, there's Fidel. And Bob got one last night down the hill over my shoulder, and there was about, how many would you say, 4 or 5?
I saw 5.
There was about 5 other javelina, so we decided to come back here to the scene of the crime, go a little bit further on, push a little bit further, and see what we can do. So this is ridge number 1, and about to go to ridge number 2. see what happens in between all that. Okay, we are at ridgeline number 2. This morning it's colder. It's fairly windy, and we just crossed a fence. There's a fence right there that is cut, so there's a very steep ridge that goes down in there. We're trying to get down into that pocket down there and then head west, closer to the river. We're trying to go in, and then there's a river down there. There's railroad tracks in that direction. And so each ridgeline, we're just taking a little short break, catch our breath, continue on. Since it's too steep right here, we're going to work our way in that direction, and it starts to plane off a little bit easier. Never been back here before, but when you have a good map, we use Onyx maps, and it helps have the topograph and different layers on top of the terrain that you're working with. So that's what we're going to do, and then we'll catch up at the next one. Well, it is day 5, and I've still yet to get my javelina, but we're working hard. We are walking miles and miles. Day 4, we walked a lot of ridge lines, and we walked into the washes, and we put in a lot of miles yesterday, so I didn't end the day with a video of a recap, but I was just way too tired to even turn the camera on. So we got a fresh start this morning. Some of the guys have to leave a little bit early, so we're going to make a short, close hunt to camp. That's what I'm on right now. But, I've got just incredible views behind me. I mean, everywhere I go, it's just a great sight, I got to be careful because I'm sitting on a not too big of a rock, and I don't want to fall down this thing, so I'm just gonna pan a little bit just for a little scenery. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here and use my binoculars for a while, because I get a pretty good view, 360 degrees. So I think I'll just sit here for a little bit, glass, and then keep on going. Hopefully we get something today, day 5. Well, day 5 came and day 5 went. So the season comes to an end, and although I didn't harvest my javelina this year, I can honestly say that we worked really hard. Every single day we were out there and we pushed it, and we put in a lot of miles and an incredible amount of effort every single day. And that's how it goes sometimes, and that's why they call it hunting. You just you can't always expect to come back with your harvest, although you kind of wish you did, but you just remember some of those things that you can improve on next time, and remember when it comes down to the moment and you have to take that shot, that you remember exactly what went wrong the last time and don't repeat it. So, but on the other side of all the hunting part of it, and trips like this, it is spending the time with your family and friends, in places like this with the cool desert air, the incredible sunsets. You know, you go to bed with a blanket of stars above your head, and you know, enjoy all the foods and the drinks that you all come together and for moments like this. So get out there and enjoy you know something like this if you've never tried it and you've always wanted to try it. I highly recommend getting out there and just finding somebody who does do something like this, connect with them, and hopefully they'll go ahead and share that experience with you. So with that being said, we'll see you on the next hunt.